In this video, we are going to continue to review some of the features that you can access under the plant section from the Canix web app. You'll see here that I'm going to be looking at some plant batches that have a number of immatures and that are similar strains. So I'm checking off a couple of Blue Dream, 9-number hammer, and some cookie dough. Checking off these batches, we are going to review the bulk package plantings feature from the actions dropdown. This is a great feature because we can turn individual plantings from plant batches, active plant batches, into their own packages without having to do it one at a time. Now you'll see Blue Dream already has an item assigned to it. Now, if we wanted to change that item, we could. However, for now, we'll just leave those as is. Now, you'll see from the left sidebar, we'll add a location in the moment, but you'll notice we have a starting package tag, and it will create a tag for 6 total packages. Location, we will just make packaging room, and then we will set a packaging date. Now, we'll need to make sure that we have our items set up for what we want to tie to these specific strains and plant batches that will be turned into packages. If you need to review how to create items with administrative access, you can go to Admin, Facility Data, Items. We'll add the video from our YouTube channel in the description below. But I've already pre-made items for these strains. Just like for cookie dough, we're going to use cookie dough clones, and it will ask you, do you want to apply this item to all packages matching this strain? Now, in terms of quantity, we will leave the numbers the same, but you can modify those at your discretion. This is a great tool because if I know I want every single cookie dough planting to be a cookie dough clone, I can just do it all in bulk. It's like when I click on 9-number hammer and I go to package item. I want to turn these plantings into 9-number hammer packaged clones. And I can apply this option to every single matching strain on this package plantings page. But you'll see every single package now has a package item tied to it. They all have their package tags and locations. So we can then click submit in the top right hand corner, and those packages have been successfully created. And when we click OK, it will now take us to the inventory section of the Canix web app under the active packages page. And you'll see all of our new clones for cookie dough, 9-number hammer, and Blue Dream have been created. And all of the packages have been listed on the inventory section in Canix. There are nuances when it comes to bulk assignments within Canix. You have the ability to unpack plantings in bulk, but to access this area, we are going to temporarily stay on the inventory section of the Canix web app. Since we are already on the active packages page, we are in the right place. We recommend that you check the strain column to see if it is populated for the packages you will be creating plantings from. Otherwise, you need to create the strains needed for this action. You can access strains with administrative privileges from the left sidebar by clicking on Admin, Facility Data, Strains. We will include the link for how to manage your facility data from our YouTube channel in the description below. So I am going to select strains here of Blue Dream that I have clones or seeds attached to for their specific package. It's very important to make sure you select packages that are the same batch type, whether it be clone or seed, the same location, and the same planted date. In the top right-hand corner from the actions drop-down, we will click on Unpack into Plantings. Just like on previous screens, you will see a summary of rows to fill out from a column on the left side of the window. You'll have a starting plant batch tag generated for both plant batches. And if you wanted to, you could either choose the lowest available tag in sequence or you could manually input a tag number if there was a specific order you wanted to choose from. But we definitely recommend that you allow Canix to manage the sequence of your batch tags. For location, we're going to select planting room. For clone or seed, we will select clone. For max plantings per batch, remember it can go from 1 to 100. In this case, we will keep it at 100, and we will select a date. Now, in the middle of the screen, you may see something in the center with red font that says no matching strain. If there is not a strain associated with the packages of these clones or seeds, you can click on no matching strain and search for the correct strain. So in our case, I know that I want the Blue Dream strain to be tied to these plantings. So once we've selected Blue Dream, we can click Save. And with everything filled out and clicking Submit in the top right-hand corner, it would take me to my newly created plant batches under the Active Plant Batches screen. Now we are back on the Active Plant Batches screen. This next action will only matter if your business resides in California. We're going to review packaged unrooted cuttings in bulk. In this action, we will create packages from multiple mother plants in one step. I'm going to select the mother plants I want to pull clones from. I have 3 plant batches checked off, and we know that they are mother plants because they are checked off under the Is Mother column. When I click on Actions in the top right-hand corner, I'm going to select Package Unrooted Cuttings. Just like from earlier windows, we're going to have to fill out information from rows on the left sidebar. It will automatically populate a starting package tag. But if you want, you can manually edit the tag number, or you could choose the lowest available tag. For now, we'll just leave the tag number as is. For location, I'm going to go ahead and select packaging room. In my case, I'm typing in packaging room, or you could scroll to find the room. Then I will fill in the date. Now you'll see under each package, you'll have no matching item. We are going to select what these items will be once these new packages are created from these unrooted cuttings. So we know the strain is Sellout Kush, and I've already created my item for Sellout from facility data. So we're going to call these Sellout Unrooted Clones. You can edit the planting count at any time, but we'll just leave the number as is. And it will ask you, do you want to apply Sellout Unrooted Clones to all packages? In this case, we will select yes. Now that all of the information is filled out, in the middle, as well as on the left sidebar, we can click on Submit in the top right-hand corner. And once we click on Submit, after waiting for a few moments, it will say Packages Successfully Created. And when we click on OK, it will take us back to the Active Packages page on the Inventory section from the Canix web application. And as you can see, our new packages have been created. Now you will see we are on the Tracked Vegetative Plants screen. Remember, varying by state, you may not have vegetative, you may just only have flowering. But if you want to see vegetative under plants, you could go to Vegetative Tracked. One feature I'm going to show you, as you'll see from the actions drop down, it varies depending upon if you do or do not have an individual plant tag checked. Now, just like on other screens, you can select all if you want to select tags in bulk, or you can just check off of a few to select at random. But if we click on Actions in the top right-hand corner, you'll see options like Destroy Plantings, if you want to change the growth phase, move the plants to flowering, if you need to create plant waste, or change locations. But a really great feature is Toggle to Mother. Let's say we want the individual plantings that are checked off to be toggled as a mother plant. That these plantings were derived not from a seed or clone, but directly from the mother plant. When we click on Toggle to Mother and it refreshes itself, you'll see all these green check marks represent individual plantings that came from a mother plant. So in this video, we showed you how to create bulk package plantings, how to unpack active packages into plantings, how to package unrooted cuttings if you live in the state of California, how to access the active packages page from the inventory section on the Canix web app, and how to toggle individual plantings to mother from the vegetative phase. For more tips, tricks, and tutorials, please subscribe to our YouTube channel as we are uploading new training videos weekly. If you would like to review more information about our product or see it in action, feel free to reach out to us at canix.com.